welcome to this new tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you guys how you can have infinite snow. Yes, I know it might seem crazy, infinite, it seems like a lot, I know. And it's gonna be working pretty efficiently, so I really hope this tutorial will help you guys. And before you start asking in the comments, this machine will give you around 2 snow balls per second, which might not seem that fast, but if you wait around a minute, you already have 120 snowballs, which is, you know, a lot. And if you like, you can also build like 5 of this machine next to each other, since the machine really isn't that expensive. I think if you mine for around 5 minutes, you should already have the materials for it, since it is built out of the most basic materials. And also for the stone blocks you're going to see in this video, you're going to be able to use any block for that. Yeah, just as long as it is a block where snow golems can walk through. And yeah, this just goes towards the video. So yippee! Okay, before I'm going to get started on actually showing guys the materials, I will start off by showing you what the machine looks like and how it will basically work. So like you see, there will be a snowman in here with a piston like that, and just a chest here which picks up all the items, and the dropper of course puts the stuff in the piston, in the chest. And like you see, if I put it on, it will be a little bit loud, but it gives around 2 snow per second, like you see 1, and it gives 2 snow. So it's pretty efficient if you build like 5 of these next to each other, because then you will have 10 snow per second, which is around 1 snow block per second. And if you try to make something like a snow base, or like a snowman army, don't know why I would want to do that, but you know, if you want to do that, good. This would be pretty helpful, since it's also like really cheap and really small, so you could build it basically anywhere. And yeah, let's just get started and show you the materials. Okay, so the things we're gonna need are 2 hoppers to pick up the actual snowballs, 1 piston so you can actually remove the snowballs automatically, 2 observers to activate the piston, 3 glass so you can still see if the machine is working, because sometimes you never know, maybe your server lags and it stops working and then you maybe need to check up on the machine. 2 chests. By the way, the machine hasn't stopped once since I made it work, so we can never know, maybe you work on a Torrent server or like a really laggy server that's redstone works a little bit slower, don't know, but you know, for stuff like that. 1 lever to turn the machine off and on, 16 stone to cover it so the snowman can escape, and 1 carved pumpkin and 2 snow for actually making the snowman. And since you guys know the materials now, let's just get to the building. Okay, so we want to start off by placing 2 of the chests like this. Like you see, just next to each other, pretty simple. So items can actually go in here, and after that you just place 1, 2. And yes, you would hypothetically be able to place 1, since with glass you can still open it. But if you want to make it look nicer like that, so it's like fully surrounded and doesn't look weird, I would do 2. But remember, if you just do 1 of these, you should be fine. After that you place 1, 2, 3 glass on top of this hopper over here. And like you see, it should also face into the chest, both of them, just towards the chest. After that, we want to place stone over all around this one, so we can actually place a lever here in the future, or here, depending on what you want to do. And after that, you just want to place 1, 2, 3 blocks here, so the snowman can't escape in the future. And after that, you just place a piston here. This will destroy the snow blocks once they come here. And also, at the end of this tutorial, I will show you guys how much snow I've gotten from the machine while building it, so you guys can see how efficient this machine is. After that, you just put down the lever which you want to, you know, place, and then you just do 1, 2, 3, and 2 on top of the piston. So now you have a room where the snowman can go. After that, you do 2 snow blocks and a carved pumpkin, and now you should spawn a snow golem. Pretty simple. Yes, you could do it here, but I'm gonna do it here because that's gonna look nicer. And then you just cover the entire top. Like you see, it should look like this now. And now all we need to do to activate the machine is to place an observer here, like facing towards this, and like this. And the arrow should look like this. Like you see, they should look like this. So this one facing towards the wall, this one facing away, so it keeps on going on and off, which is pretty neat. And you can turn the machine off by just clicking the lever. And like you see now, if you look at the chest, it already generated around 2 stacks, which is pretty fast for a machine like this. And if you want to, you can make like 5 on a row or on top of each other. So you can have basically infinite snow, since this machine can go on forever. Since everywhere where a snowman walks is where snow spawns. Like you see, the snowman is the thing that spawns the actual snow blocks. And since I just show you guys how the machine works and how to build it and the materials and all stuff like that, let's just go towards the results of how much we have made so far, so you guys can actually see how good this machine is. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and like you see, it's already more than half a double chest. So it really is very efficient. I hope this tutorial helped, and I guess I'm gonna go to the end credits now, and other stuff like that, and basically saying the bye-byes and stuff like that, so... transition! Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any more redstone recommendations for what I should do in the next video, please tell me, because, you know, it's pretty hard to get more ideas for redstone, because I normally sit down for an hour just building random stuff. If you don't believe me, I can make a short about showing all the redstone machines I have made so far. Some of them being useless, some of them being very useful, but just way too big for a tutorial, which would probably take an hour for a tutorial. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.
And my dear, we're still goodbye, but as long as you love me so,